So, Wandavision is finally over. What a wild ride it was, man. So this series, 9 episodes of just pure awesomeness, a great mystery, a great setup, and honestly, I think we got a very well done ending that will lead into something much more in the future of the MCU. So I'm gonna give my review of these episodes in the 10 words or less format, which means I'm gonna come with jokes, and if it's 10 out of 10, that means it's the greatest episode I've ever seen. And then, if it's less than 1, it's bad. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get that started. Here is WandaVision. Let me start that up again. So I will be reviewing WandaVision in the 10 words or less format. Whereas, 10 being the top tier, it's awesome episode, to negative 10 being it's so bad it's almost good at that point. But I'm optimistic, so you guys know my ratings are a bit higher than normal people would rate it. So yeah, let's hop into every episode of WandaVision reviewed in 10 words or less. Here we go. Had me hooked the moment the logo turned gray. And so the cracks began. Well, that escalated quickly. Holy shit! The opening alone. Just wow.
What a twist!
Spooky things are afoot. That witch! That much trauma, it's enough to make you crazy! The family that fights together
also dies at the end of the episode.
Huh. So, yeah. As you can see, I enjoyed this series very much, and they pretty much got 10s all across the board. This short story format, 30-minute episodes, that slowly got longer and longer, and I really want to go back and watch it all together as one, honestly put it together as one movie. I think it will really work well, for me anyway. But, man, great episodes. And honestly, the two standout episodes for me, episode 4, which, just wow, the opening for that, seeing people come back, seeing a different way of coming back from the snap. Like, we saw the blipped when they showed in Spider-Man Far From Home, which takes place after this series. But I mean, come on, that was played for jokes. This one, the raw emotions that were part of coming back and finding out that you lost someone when you had no idea where you were. It was crazy. The opening, like I said, the opening of episode 4 was great. And then to see Captain Monica Rambeau grown up and in her role as a sword agent and everything. Just all around great episode, seeing how it tied into the first 3 episodes. This next episode I loved is episode 7. And, that was the reveal. It was Agatha all along. And while that's fun, I love all the trap remixes beats we get into it. What set that episode aside for me as one of the best episodes of the season was Monica. Her resolve to help Wanda, to see her as not a villain. This show, even though it's not about Monica Rambeau, gave her one of the best hero's journeys I have ever seen in a good long time. She's just some agent wanting to do the right thing and gets pulled into the hex at the first time. She gets pushed out through the 4th wall by the mistress of the hex herself, and you can see the changes starting to happening, and they're figuring out, well, if you go back in, who knows what's going to happen to you. And with that hanging over her head, her plan of the space rover going in not working, she looks back at Jimmy and she's like, I can make it in. He's like, no, Monica. and no hesitation, doesn't even think about it. She just runs for it. She runs for it at the possibility of being disintegrated or completely transformed into something she wouldn't recognize. She runs for it and goes in head first. And you see the scene of her multiple personalities that she's shown throughout the show. It was just a super powerful scene for me, and I really, really loved that. So that's why those 2 episodes are my 2 favorite episodes. My thoughts on this series as a whole: outstanding. Honestly, for this to be the first bit of Marvel that we've gotten since COVID happened, it makes me excited for what's coming. The ending, where you see Scarlet, you see Wanda drinking her tea, in this nice Sokovian forest in this cabin, whereas the Scarlet Witch is back in her room, scrolling through the dark hole, learning about all this different stuff. Just great. That was a great scene to show that she's fully in tune now. Thanos better be lucky that he didn't meet this Scarlet Witch, because he would have never had a chance to rain fire. It would have been game over at this point. So I'm really glad she got this. She got the Scarlet Witch suit. They're calling her Scarlet Witch now. Vision, I definitely think we're going to see him again. I'll definitely do another video counting all the Easter eggs and references to other comics and where I think the future of these characters will go. I don't want to make this video too much longer. So honestly, those are my thoughts on WandaVision as a whole. From the 10 Words or Less review. This is a great series. I enjoyed it for what it was. Some people still have some issues with it. That's on them. I'm an optimist. I enjoyed what I saw, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. But that's all for this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the things to help this channel grow up. I really appreciate you guys for all your support. And yeah, may the power protect you. May the force be with you. Have the best day possible. Bye, guys.